All right, what did you guys do in the second half to change things up a little bit?
We definitely put a little bit more emphasis on rebounding, as Talia mentioned. We did talk about that before the game in our game plan, but we're a young team, and sometimes we don't go out and execute the game plan the way Coach wants us to right away. So we definitely paid more attention to that.
For any of you guys were able to make a run with Maggie on the bench. Not that you want her on the bench all the time, but did that maybe prove a little bit of something to you, that you guys are a lot more than her scoring, that you're able to get it from a number of different players?
Yeah, I definitely think one of our strengths this year is that we have so many weapons. Maggie's great at what she does, so we definitely take advantage of that game in, game out. But when teams really key in on her and make it difficult for her, the rest of us have to step up and be aggressive. We can't be a one-person show. We got to help her out. She can't carry us throughout the whole season. And I think in the second half, we proved that we made our run. We all dug in on defense. Talia had great putbacks, great post-ups. Ariel ran the floor well, got to the basket. I think we just all started to contribute. It made the game a little easier for us.
So this is the second time you guys have played a top 5 team this year, and you had mentioned the first time, an opportunity to really learn some things, improve. Do you think your team was, more ready for a top 5 team this time around?
Absolutely.
And was this, do you think this is something you guys can also improve upon still?
Absolutely. I've done a lot of interviews this year, and one thing that's been a common theme is that we're a team in progress. We're a work in progress, and that we're going to be a team that's probably going to find its rhythm sometime in January, maybe in February. We've just got so many young pieces, so many inexperienced pieces, so many people that are in new roles and different roles, and developing a comfort level in a new role is not something that happens necessarily in 3 games or 4 games or 5 games or 6 games. So is there a lot for us to learn? Absolutely. We compete. We know we can defend. We've defended, I think, fairly well. We've got post players who can rebound and score with the best in the country. We've got a lot of good parts. It's just a matter of us finding our chemistry, developing we're finding it, but getting comfortable with our chemistry, developing our identity, and getting better at a lot of the fundamental aspects of the game. So one of the reasons we have so many turnovers is we're not always on the same page. So, one person is zigging when the other person is zagging. And that kind of stuff works itself out with time and with experience. And so I'm being really patient with our team. I'm encouraging our players to be really patient while at the same time not being satisfied with the way we played. I'm not happy with the way we played. I think we can play better. I know we can play better. And we have to be determined to execute on both ends of the floor at a much higher rate than we're doing right now.
You guys made your run with Maggie on the bench. Not that you want her there, but it maybe did some of those other kids, they learned something about themselves, and maybe they don't have to rely on Maggie so much to be able to play good basketball.
Well, the thing coming into the game is we talked to everybody just about being aggressive and being assertive. And I thought, from the beginning of the game, Dara Taylor was assertive and aggressive. Ariel was assertive and aggressive. Talia was assertive and aggressive. Kalia Mitchell came off the bench and she was assertive. Alex Harris was aggressive. It wasn't just because Maggie was on the bench that they all of a sudden stepped up. I thought they were playing that way the whole game. And Maggie has a tremendous amount of confidence in her teammates, and her teammates have a tremendous amount of confidence in themselves. So nobody was on the bench, crying because Maggie was not in the game. We just went about our business of playing, and we have a tremendous amount of confidence in anybody we put on the floor that they can execute. We just have to do it more consistently than we've shown we've done it so far this year.
What was going through your head playing against your alma mater for the first time?
You know what? Leading into this game, I was really emotional about it, and then this afternoon, when I was getting dressed for the game, I just decided that I was going to take the advice that I give our players all the time. And one of the things I always tell them is embrace and enjoy these moments. Embrace these moments when you're playing, you know, a highly ranked team and a highly ranked opponent. And for me personally, I just decided that I was going to embrace and enjoy the moment. It's not often that all the things that we're passionate about, or me personally that I'm passionate about, get to come together at one time. So I'm passionate about my Notre Dame family, and I'm passionate about my Penn State family, and I'm passionate about the game of basketball. And I got all three of them at one time. There's no way for me to walk away from this game and not feel good about the blessing that I just had. And winning, losing, doesn't matter. I just had a tremendous experience that I don't know if I'll ever have again in my life, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that crowd. I enjoyed the competition. I enjoyed everything about it. And there's some lessons that we'll learn for our team, and we'll get better. So that's what I decided to do, and I enjoyed it.
What are your thoughts on how well of a job she's done for this program here?
A tremendous job, and I think this year even more so because of how young they are. They have like 8 new players, and you know, freshmen and new players, they're going to be inconsistent. So she's done a fantastic job to have them in in the top 10, and just really doing a great job mixing things up. I mean, they're running great stuff defensively. They made us work so hard. So I'm really impressed with the job that she's doing.
Piggybacking off the previous question, there are a select group of coaches in the country currently shaping the future of the game, including yourself. How have you seen Coquise doing that so far?
I think she is definitely one of those. She is somebody that everybody wants on the committees at the NCAA. They want to hear her voice. She's just so smart, and she knows what's good for the game. She can take her institutional hat off, which a lot of people can't do, and really think about what's good for women's basketball and what do we need. The growth in the game, she's right on top of it, and I think she is going to be the best coach. She's the best young coach in the country right now, and when a couple of people retire, I think she's going to be the one that everybody's going to look to.